Okay, a quick video on my 0562 ZT, zero tolerance. It's I just got done giving it a quick cleaning and didn't really need any tuning. This thing is pretty. This makes my Hinderer look easy to maintain. One of the things that you have to do on Hinderers is tune the action, and you just don't have to do that with these. They go right back together, and the blade centers up nice. And one of the things I like about this design is it's got a see-through. It's got standoffs just like the regular Hinderer. It's funny, they sell backspaces for the Hinderers, and one of the things I like is dirt and crap can fall through here, and it can be cleaned out easily. So I've never understood the whole backspacer thing. That I'm sure somebody makes them for these knives. A lot of people customize this knife. This knife is a very popular knife. So, but as you can see, it flies right out. And I just took it apart, and there was a little bit of rust in the bearings. I mean, ever so slight. It was just a more coloration than anything on the plastic, and it was dry, and the thing. It flew out just as good as it does now, well oiled. So this is a great knife. One of the things they do now is they put these stainless steel inserts in. That's what that screw's holding. There's an insert there that goes up against the blade, and that way it's stainless steel to stainless steel, and it wears longer. But if you notice this, that's another thing. This actually, because of the ball bearings, this actually does fall down by itself, especially now that I've oiled it. So it's really easy to close this knife. And one of the things I like about these flippers, I've said it before, this flipper tab kind of protects your hand. Up here you have stop pins. These are not thumb studs, they're actually stop pins. They go up against the frame on both sides. So this just gives this a lot of power, a lot of stability when you're working with it. One of the things on Hinderers that they do is that these pieces are milled so tight to the so nicely to the handle that they don't put in. There's no screws. It's just a one-piece deal that goes. It's a stud that goes through, and then there's the backspacer. ZT, of course, is more of a production knife than the Hinderer, so they use screws. So about the only thing I don't like about this knife is I've never liked the deep carry pocket clip. I'm actually looking for an option on that, gonna probably swap out the bearings for ceramic bearings so that they won't rust, especially if we get near salt water. But I'm wondering, these other items probably would rust. So even near, anytime you get a knife like this near salt water, you just want to take care of it. You want to keep it as clean as you can and clean it up when you're done using it. But for the most part, it's stainless steel and titanium. So most of it's not gonna rust. This is Elmax. I don't think this would rust too easily, even around salt water. The newer ones, the S35VN, again, if you're really careless, it might rust. But I think normal use, if you wipe it down with some oil once in a while, it'll never rust. So, but this is just, I just love this knife. It's one of the best knives that I've ever owned, and they just went on sale for $150, which is insane. I mean, it's a steal for that price. It really is. And another thing, ZT stands behind these things. So not only do they not void the warranty if you take them apart, a lot of even Strider voids their warranty if you take them. Technically, they'll void their warranty if you take it apart to service it, which is ludicrous to me. I mean, a hard-used knife, you should be able to take it apart. And I don't know what else. I'm sure something else will come to mind, but As I said, this is Elmax. There was some controversy about Elmax in the beginning, but I'll tell you, this steel is a damn good steel. I love this steel. I've had good luck with this one. I guess there were some hardening issues in the beginning. Also, these have serial numbers. Even the Hinderers don't have serial numbers that I know of, unless I've missed it. So I'm pretty sure that's an individual serial number for each one. So, but this one's razor sharp. I'm handling this thing. If I get too careless with this thing, I'm gonna be bleeding all over the place. This thing will cut plastic bags. People are always cutting paper and stuff. To me, if you can cut a piece of plastic, a plastic bag with just going like that and not having to do anything special, that hard cellophane plastic that you have noodles and stuff in sometimes, that stuff, because it will want to tear, and to me that's the ultimate test. And I've had great luck with this knife. One of the things about this knife is the blade geometry. I mean, it's thick. If you look up top, of course, there's a swedge, but it's thick. It's a very thick knife up top. I got a little battery. Hopefully this thing's not screwing up on me. But it's thick enough to be a stout blade. I mean, you snap this, you're doing something pretty stupid. But yet it's got enough blade geometry to slice very nicely. It's thin enough, so it slices like a dream. So can't say enough good about this knife. For $150, I gotta tell you, I can't believe you can buy them for that. American made too. This isn't made in Taiwan. This is made in America. So good stuff.